With her now.
Guys, I did check in with the Hawkeyes head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. So Iowa's offense will go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Out of the gun with Kamari Malton. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Here's a give to Malton. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud. Make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Wildcats offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. A key in this running game will be Joe Jackson. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical. the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Running inside, it's Jackson. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Now on second down. The RPO, it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Offense in a split backfield. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Inside the 45. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Johnson looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Pulls and fires complete. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
They've got to find a way to get this guy into a rhythm. Here we go. Starting the game, he's 1 for 7.
It's so bad, bro. Oh, my God. Sullivan. He's even worse. He's even fucking worse, dude. Hank Brown, this... You know what?
Find some easy completions, 3-step drops, RPOs, swing passes to the running back, something to get this guy some confidence because he's not playing with...
There's a crease. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44.
All right, Sullivan.
Good pick up on that one.
It's your time to shine.
The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's like... I can barely see him on the field. Oh.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Sullivan. Can't connect on his first throw.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff for Malton.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
If not, we got maybe Milton out of Texas.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they'll blow this one dead at the 20-yard.
Lord, I have tried to be a good man. I know I've had some shortcomings.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Here comes the offense on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Brown will throw it. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Makes the grab. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
The play action fake. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Incomplete, and man, it's To get that one back, defense that close to an interception. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 15. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Johnson wants to throw it. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's White. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after.
Makes the catch, and he's free. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to Malton. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first.
That might be the best pass I've
The
made.
brain trust
CFB
getting
time
thoughts
set.
together for this big 3rd down coming up.
Probably not. So.
Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Timeout taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Kansas State has it first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Here's a heat. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Johnson looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The Hawkeyes will... Away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Takes it. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Brown will throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I like it. No hesitation, belief in my offensive unit. 4th and short equals success for me. I want the touchdown now set up on a 1st and goal situation because of good physical play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Big guy smells it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And man, they have flipped this game in the 3rd quarter quickly. They've got hot, man. Both sides of the football working together, getting stops. The offense now, Palmer, putting another touchdown drive together. They are in fuego.
Yeah, you got to give their coaching staff, David, credit as well, because they made some really good adjustments at halftime. They were having some trouble in the first half. They tweaked some things schematically, both on offense and defense. And you're right, they look like a completely different team here in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Complete on the left to Williams. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. The Wildcats will have to send out the may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 25. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Most of the time, the old halftime speech, halftime adjustments thing way overhyped. Whatever changed has flat worked for these guys. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Complete to the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Makes a grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Lost to throw again. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big... Last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind him, and that's where you can make big plays.
We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Brown wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Johnson looking to throw. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun with Kamari Malton.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Hawkeyes have moved it inside the 20. Kamari again. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium, area. Listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Kansas State pushing the pace.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Good effort.
He got it back corner of the end zone.
And you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
I'm sitting here thinking, oh, man, I'm
In the
good.
fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting an
Yeah.
onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll give it to Malton. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Kamari again. And they swarm him under. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move
dagger here.
To get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Zings it complete to the right. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10.
Not to be confused with the second.
Send the tight end in motion. The give as they work on that clock. Finding some room. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation exclamation point on this one. He's got 93 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Kamari again. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice... Hank Brown. This guy saved my fucking life. Hank Brown, Hank the Tank, 69 overall. He saved my life. This fucking guy. Who would have thought?
This offense, nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to
Hank
be
the
home.
Tank, the
Come back to
savior.
the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
I'm not gonna sack over.
Johnson looking to throw. Gets away. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets open down the middle. Able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pick. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Makes the grab and room to run.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay. Thank you. Shout out to Matt. Yeah. Good job, Whites. All right. Who didn't ready? Fucking Shaz, bro. Well, he said he was ready at 4:11, so I think that means he's ready. I'm gonna ready Ranger his bitch ass. J-Back Jr. over here. All right. Lemon! Percy! Purse! The Personator. The future. Maybe not the future, but... Wow, I had a successful sway. Hell yeah.